Hi, I'm Mrs. Widener. I teach with Mr. Marshall here at Milwaukee Lutheran, and I also teach at some of the elementary schools. We're going to talk about the bassoon today. We're going to just review how to put it together. I'm sure Mr. Marshall showed you. One of the most important things about a double reed is to make sure that your reed is nice and wet. I had this soaking in water for a minute or so. Just putting it into your mouth when you're not playing is a great idea. So we're going to open up our bassoon and we're going to take out the first piece. This is called the boot joint. And we're going to pop that in to the bass joint, which is the larger of the two middle pieces. And you're going to put that in. And believe it or not, you want it so that the keys are not going to face you. You want them facing away from you. Then we're going to take what's called the wing joint. And we're going to pop that in. You can see that I'm going to put it where there are no keys so that those two sections where there aren't any keys are going to kind of fit together. Now your bassoon may have a lock mechanism on the back or it may not, and that's fine. If it does, then you take care of that and you put those two pieces together. The top section is called the bell. Now there's a long key here and a long key here. Those two match up because they're best friends and they go together. Now the long skinny piece of metal, this is called the bocal, B-O-C-A-L, bocal. And the bocal is going to go in right here and it's going to fit in, and it's going to face you because that's where you're going to put your reed. Now when you play the bassoon, we have what's called a seat strap. This is going to sit on your chair, and that is what is going to hold the bassoon for you. It takes the weight of the bassoon off your hands. And it doesn't look like it should work, but amazingly it does. It works real well. Now when you're not playing, let's say Mr. Marshall is explaining something in group band or you're just trying to figure some stuff out, take your bocal out and you can stick it in here like this. And if you have to walk around with your bassoon, always do that because you don't want to poke yourself in the face with your bocal. Now to play, our first note is quite easy. You can see that there's this one key that is going to touch your bocal. And you're going to follow that down, and that is going to be called the whisper key. You don't actually need to know all these names. That is the key that you're going to put your left thumb on. So your left thumb goes right there. And then your first finger is going to go on the first hole that's in front. So you're going to have your lips together like that, and you want your top lip kind of close to the wire. You don't want to, put the wire in your mouth, but you want it pretty close to the wire. That's an E, okay? So we're going to play E a couple of times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, our next note is D. We're going to just add a finger on the next hole. 1, 2, 3, 4. And our last note is going to be C. And we're just going to add one more finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are your first 3 notes. Now what's fun is something that you can actually play songs with those 3 notes.